I'm moving to a brand new town to start a landscaping company, and I don't want to just cut grass. I want to actually transform people's lawns. But it's going to be a while before we're able to do that. We only got $356 to start with. My life savings was spent on this truck and this mower. And we're moving to a new town here. We're going to find a little place to stay and probably go door to door and see if people want their lawns cut and try to earn some money to earn our way to making enough to buy some more equipment to where we can start bidding on some property remodels and, lawn remodels around town. Right now, we're just trying to find our way to the motel that we're going to be staying at. It's about $30 a night, so we're going to see about finding a property to buy eventually as well. But we got to start somewhere, so let's go ahead and check in here and make sure they know we're in. Get our room all established, and then we're gonna go door to door and see if we can find some jobs today to get this business rolling. And I think we come over here, we should be able to get our keys and get all checked in. All right, well, we prepaid for the first night. $39 is what it's coming down to, leaving our balance at $317. And I think I did see a little bit of, yeah, this one's overgrown here. I think that'll be our first target. This one's looking, I mean, all of these are looking, even where we're staying. Maybe I could talk them into maintaining this grass here for free rent. That might be something to do until we have somewhere to live, and then we can transition to making money off of it if we can stay as their landscaper long term. Might hit up the cafe. There's always good people in the cafes to get to know a new town, but yeah, look at this yard. Oh boy, this could be a good opportunity here. How you doing, sir? Okay, he doesn't want to talk. Let's go across the street here. Looks like we got a football fans here, but their yard's looking a little rough as well. Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door, see if anyone's home. See if they need their lawn cut. Nice lady in that house said her husband wasn't home right now, so she wanted to talk to him before making any arrangements with us, but I told her about, looks like $50. I could do this for her just to get started. Trying to, get a name established for ourselves in town, but let's try our luck over here. And, maybe we'll be more lucky here. No one's answering. I think I might just drive around town and scout out the area and see if there's any other possibilities for us and, keep going door to door. We're not going to get our head down yet. I think we'll be able to pull this off one step at a time. Got to find our first job, and I have a feeling that will lead to others. We might just take a little bit of time this morning also just getting to know this town a little bit and, places to eat, places to hang out, maybe meet people, get some friends around town. A nice little park over here. I wonder if it needs maintained as well. I'm sure the city has a contract on that already, but it's always worth checking. Got a flea market, a barber shop. There's always nice people at barber shops. Let's go ahead and park here, see what's going on there. But look at this truck. It's Old International over here. My kind of people. All right. I could use a haircut too. If you're wondering why we're able to get a free haircut, that's because the barber owns a property up north here that we're gonna head on out to, and he said if we cut the lawn and it looks good enough, he's actually, gave us a free haircut. That's the minimum. If he's not happy with the job we do, we just get the free haircut. But after that, he was willing to pay us $50 and also spread the word to his customers as they come in that there's a new landscaping company in town that's willing to, just cut some grass and make sure people's lawns are looking good. So some potential, but we're gonna head on over to this property, see how it looks, and get to work. All right, well, he did tell me to go past Big Moo's Dairy, and then the road would wind downhill, and we're gonna approach a stop sign. And his property is the one on the right of the stop sign. So let's go ahead and cruise down here, take a look. There's some other houses as well that could be potential business for us long term. Yeah, we got this one here. It's not looking, well, it is a little overgrown there. But here's the stop sign, so this must be it. Go ahead and just park right here off the road. Oh, I think we'll come over here and grab the lawnmower. Should be able to just grab it here. There we go, and down. Oof. All right, so the truck might be in the way, but we'll give it a shot here. Just start cruising around. I think we'll start closer to the house and work our way out here. Yeah, this lawnmower seems to be doing good. Brand new to us. Did get it used. But it seems to be running good. So we'll have to keep an eye on fuel for this and, you know, get a fuel tank or a fuel can, a jerry can, to make sure we have that with us moving forward. But we can't really afford that right now. I think we'll just kind of cruise around, get an idea of how big this area is. And he said to go up to the bush line, which I'm assuming that is that right there. So we will just kind of cruise around, get this mowed, and we'll see how it looks in a little bit. This stuff is pretty thick, and after cruising around here for a little bit, I kind of, $50 doesn't seem to be that great for money. But we got to start somewhere. We've got these propane tanks in the ground here. It's an interesting way to do it. Must be how they heat the house. This is a grind out here. This first side looks like it's done finally. We're gonna head on back to the other side here and start working. I think I'm gonna go over to the side where those bushes are, and we'll start cutting there and work our way back. Get right here up by the road, and then we'll try to go, you know, maybe we just go and turn nice like that and just get close to this bush line like he was asking. Oh, got a duck. Ah, some strong bushes there. That hurt my head a little bit. Boy, we're still out here grinding, and I think this will be the last time we bid on a job sight unseen, because I don't think the payday is going to be... I mean, it's going to be worth it. We got to get started, but long term, if we're not making enough money per job, it's just eating into our day, and we need to do multiple lawns a day, really, to make some money, so... We'll keep that in mind. We'll let him know as well when we send over some pictures here in a little bit when we get done. He said he wanted to see how it looked, and he wasn't going to be able to be home in time, but he would send us some cash over on the Cash App, which will be nice because we don't have to go back over there. But I think I will, just to be a friendly new, you know, person in town. You know, be nice to see if there's a couple new customers in there getting their hair cut that we can maybe possibly talk into maintaining their yards for them as well. And I'm hoping to turn this one into a regular job, and I've already got some ideas here for what we could do to improve the curb appeal of this property. But let's get focused, get it done, get those pictures taken. I do have a leaf blower as well, so we're gonna try to get some of this loose grass here because it was so thick. There's so much that's just falling on the ground. We're gonna try to blow it over behind the bushes and hope nobody notices. And that'll, I think that'll be the wise move. Well, we're finally coming to the last section here, and we're gonna get that, like I said, get the leaf blower out and try to move some of this grass around and make it look a little bit better, because I'm not satisfied with how this is looking to, you know, earn some more business from probably a pretty popular guy in town. You know, barbers, they talk to everybody. They have conversations. They'll talk about, you know, anything from what you had for breakfast to the terrible job the landscaper did taking care of people's yards. So let's make sure we make this as pretty as possible. And gosh, I think that's good there. Yeah, let's get this back over to the truck, get that leaf blower out, and make it look pretty. All right, we're just going around here, making sure we push around the last little bits of grass. And we did kind of just slowly come over here, move everything, boop, like that. Looks good. Oh no, I see a little bit here. We'll have to get that taken care of. But then we missed some right around. Well, I'm not going to take pictures of that stuff. We'll try to hide that from him when we take the pictures and just see if we can get away with that, because we need an edger for that. But I'll get the rest of this blown away and get those pictures sent on over and see if we can get our money. All right, just doing one last check here. Everything's looking great. Pictures have been sent over. We're going to head back into town. I think we are going to swing by there and see, you know, maybe there's some more customers and just kind of talk to them in person, see how that goes. I'll see you there. Boy, it looks good, though. All right, let's see how Jim's doing and see if he got that picture yet or not. Well, Jim was absolutely satisfied with the job we did, so we did get $80 from him on that. We also got the lead for our next job. We're going to go ahead and head on over to that property, and we're going to talk to them. And they wanted to talk to us before we got started to get the... Oh, that was close. Get the price negotiated and figure out exactly what we're going to do, but it should just be right around the corner here. Little tight squeeze right here. It was the house we went to that didn't have anyone home. So we'll go ahead and park right here. Looks like everyone just parks on the road in this town. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here before we go in there. If we got 80 on that last one, this one looks similar size. Going to depend on how far they want us to go to this house. It is this property here. So we have this tree here. It looks like a little play set. Another propane tank there. Yeah, it just looks like they're not able to enjoy their backyard right now with the way they're maintaining this. Little gardens that they're setting up. I think we could swing this for $100. Let's start. We're gonna start at 150 and see what happens. All right, well, nice lady there. She was definitely interested in the 150, which makes me interested to know if we could have gone a little bit higher on this one. And she said to go to about where the tree is. That tree definitely is their property line, so we'll... Oh man, this stuff's thick. So we're gonna go right up to the tree and then all the way to this shed back here and just keep working our way around. And get another job done here, and $150 is pretty nice, so... Uh-oh. That's pretty steep. Oh, that's pretty steep. My back couldn't handle that, so we'll have to go sideways here. We'll get it done. But yeah, 150. It's making me wonder if people in this town are willing to pay more for work like this. Don't want to keep underbidding, but I didn't want to overbid either. Like, getting a good solid reputation is definitely our first goal. All right, got all the open areas done. Now we're going to work on the areas around these tables, the umbrella, around the playground, the swing set here, and just kind of go as close as we can. Again, we don't have an edger, so we're going to just do the best we can right now until we can afford some better equipment. I think we'll be able to get most of it, but we'll see how satisfied she is when we're done. Surprised I didn't notice this at first. This entry here is actually their property line, I did figure out. You see the way the curb is, it's kind of obvious now that we know. Try to get this a little bit shorter here. Some thick stuff. And we're just going to go one more pass this way. I don't think the neighbors will mind. If they do, I mean, maybe we can talk them into being their next customer. So we'll get that going. And then there's one more spot by the front of the house that we need to finish up as well. Get around this tree and we should be good. Over here. All right, I think that will do it. Looking really good everywhere now. And this was something I wasn't sure. So I'm going to go ask her about that. And I think we'll be okay. But if she wants us to cut that, we will. Maybe next time. All right, let's see how she thinks. Let's see what she thinks. Well, she was very satisfied. We've got our dollar amount up to $547 now. I think this was a pretty good day. I do want to come over here and see... Oh, are we blocking traffic? Oh, let's get out of the way. I didn't realize that. But I am going to knock on the door one more time over here and just see if her husband's home yet and if they've made a decision on that. Wish me luck. All right, well, good news and bad news. We're not going to be able to cut it today, but they definitely want us to come back tomorrow and give it a go. And I told them, I mean, I think we're going to stick with this 150. And they own... Well, they don't own that property, but they do own this back here as well as their, like, secondary house. So we'll be cutting all of this around here tomorrow. And potentially, I think on the other side here, there's a little bit of grass here that needs taken care of. Not too overgrown over here, so we'll see how that turns out. But definitely over here looks like it needs done around their clothing line there. And you know, all these other yards, they're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna hit them up tomorrow. We're gonna let them see what this is looking like. Yeah, and see what they think. We'll leave them alone for the day. But I am starving. We're gonna need more fuel. We're out of fuel, so we'll do that tomorrow as well. We're just gonna park in our little spot here. It's nice and reserved for us, apparently. And I am going to head on into the cafe and have some dinner. And I'm Socks Way Up. I'll catch you on the next one.